Hello, everybody. I had this horrible cold today. I have no idea why. There it is. Need music or else I go a little. Just saying. Hello, person. How are you? Hi, Harleen. Yep. Yeah, I know. I've only been doing it like once a week lately. My dog's just like groaning in the background, like, Mom, why are we doing this again? I'm just getting all my stuff ready. Of course, Harleen. Well, Chimey was here first, so I think I'm gonna do them and then you, if that's alright. Like I said, just getting my stuff ready at this point. Can't not have a card. Cool. Chimey, this one's yours. It's the strength card. Let's see if I can find it. I'm not doing what I want. Okay, so according to what I'm reading, which I've never drawn the strength card before, surprisingly. So that one I had to look up because I've never seen it, which is kind of weird considering what it stands for. It shows moral courage and fortitude. You've learned to work with your instinctive nature and tame the beast within, so to speak. Hi, Sharon. I'm doing good. Arlene, you got the Knight of Cups. This indicates ooh, that's cool. So this means yeah, of course. Ah, if only my makeup would stop running. That would be awesome. Wrapped in romantic ideas. Knights signify messengers and travel, so it can mean that you will receive a message from, it says, a suitor. Which I think is hilarious. Babylon, I will add you to the list if you want. So yeah, Harlene, your card was Knight of Cups, which is a very romantic card, especially since you got it in the upright position. Sharon! I'm going like super fast today. It's because I'm only doing single card drawings. That one concerns me. So you ended up getting the Nine of Swords, which is very pretty card, don't get me wrong. But this is kind of indicating that you might be having a little bit of problems. You might not feel as connected with you as he should. Personally, I would go and make contact, make sure everything's all right, make sure that there's no problems going on. Hello? Okay. And Rara, sure, no problem at all. Okay. Now that we're over that, yeah, it's saying that there's a bit of a disconnect in your relationship right now. So, yeah, I definitely go and contact him. Like, reach out, ask how he's doing. Okay, Babylon, you are next. No problem at all. On one. It's kind of weird. Today I haven't gotten any cards in reverse. So you got an Ace of Pentacles. So this is indicating that you need to take a practical approach to your relationship with this person. So I would suggest not being too fanciful, like be very, very... Hi, Willow Sage. And yes, but you have one person ahead of you. Well, I just did one, so next person and then you. It's been going really fast because I've been doing single card draws. Hi, Leslie. Everyone, Leslie, one of my moderators. Long time no broadcast. Yeah, I know. I've only been doing this about once a week because my life's been kind of busy between work and school and boyfriend and just everything. And Rara, you're wondering how a friend feels about you. I am shuffling at the current moment. We shall see. I don't like that card. Let's try different. Well, it's ending up the same no matter what I do. So, we will see what information I can find out about this, because okay, so I got this card, Rara, which I'm not a big fan of this card. It generally is not a very happy one. So in general, it's about separation, severing connections to something or someone you love. Something has died, whether a person or a feeling, or basically you need to let go whatever's holding you back, because something is just not right anymore. So as far as that friend goes, personally, I would just let go of the relationship, because I'm seeing a lot of pain there, and just go. That'd be no. Sorry, I laugh whenever I get nervous. Bad habit. Okay, Willow Sage. Your perception's right about C. Let's see. Hello, Space Vibes. I will put you on the list. And Boomy? Let's see. Okay, so Willow Sage, you ended up getting the Knight of Swords in the upright position. So this is saying if it expresses a real person, they express their ideas enthusiastically, have trouble understanding other viewpoints, quick mind, keen intellect, but may lack true wisdom. It says you also are passionate about your ideas and believe wholeheartedly wholeheartedly in the rightness of your objective. I tried saying rightness and objective at the same time, and it came out as a word I didn't know. So if this is representing a real person, they may be overly aggressive or argumentative and live in attack mode. So I don't know if that answers your question. Personally, this kind of person, I'd kind of keep at a little bit of a distance. They're not a bad person. They're just overly aggressive. Personally, I don't like people like that because they tend to clash with me, but I'm not sure about you. It also says you may need to be a bit more flexible and tolerant to this person. I literally do not have this memorized, so I keep looking this stuff up. Hello. Leslie, you still here? Leslie. You got the lover's card. No problem, Willow Sage. Leslie. Okay, so the lovers, less than representing like an actual pairing between man and woman, can also mean a union, just a union in general, whether that's between two opposite sides of yourself, whether that's, this is a very, well, loving card, as the name suggests. But it can also be about self-love, about learning to take two opposite sides of your personality and make them work together. It can be about actually meeting someone. But yeah, Leslie, you got the Lover's card. It's a pretty card. All of the cards in this deck are pretty, I think. There's another deck that I want to get, but we will see about that. Let's see. Space Vibes. Hi. Interesting. First of all, what's interesting is I haven't yet today gotten an upside down card. I still haven't. Yours was in right side up Hermit. So, this represents a guiding figure, offering help, or beginning your own search for the truth. It can also represent someone such as a counselor, therapist, clergy member, but usually it refers to inner guidance. So this is all about inner balance, about finding truth, about someone outside of you giving you guidance. It's actually a really cool card. I like that one. Never drawn this one before. I'm drawing a lot of cards I've never drawn today. Like, I drew the strength card first. Like, first thing, strength card. Never drew that one before. Not once. So, I'm enjoying today. Today's an awesome kind of... You're welcome. And Boomy, you want to know about your exam. Alrighty. You got the Eight of Wands. It's so colorful. So many colors. Okay. Anybody notice something? It's still right side up. Still. I keep getting right side up cards today. I have no idea why. Okay, so it's representing a time of inspiration when things happen fast and you have to make quick decisions. You have to hustle to keep up. The card also can represent travel, but says take a few risks, break out, try new things, and let go of what no longer suits you. Even though you may be a bit overwhelmed, you're excited and inspired, confident that all will turn out well. So, for the most part, I'm going to have to say that, yeah, if this card is any indication, you're going to ace that test. Or at least do very well. Like, this is a very good card to get for that, I have to say. You're welcome. Everybody, please remember, if you do want a more in-depth reading, I will do them for donations. It's I believe 5 cards, $5, and it's in the description. 5 cards for $5, 15 cards for $10. And I broke it down per card because I figured that made more sense than just, oh, I'm going to do a reading, and then the reading ends up being like 2 cards. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I like breaking it down for how many cards are drawn. Hi. Do you have a question, or do you just want a general reading? Oh. $15 cards then? Yeah. Okay. I have no problem with this. Do you want them all to be tarot cards, or do you want a couple of Moonology cards as well? From my, I've got 2 decks. All tarot? Okay. Hi, the Irish Star. I will get to you shortly. Made me jump, kid. Blocked. Don't know where to go. Okay. Okay. So, the very first card you got was the Star, which signals the start of a newer, happier time of your life. So, it's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel card. The fact that you got this very first thing is very, very. I like that. The very next one you got is the Four of Wands. It's an extremely positive card, signifies happiness, success, comfort, and security. It says you've used your energy and talents wisely and worked hard. So far, all of these are turning out excellent. So it says you may celebrate, even reversed, it's a good card. You may celebrate your success with less fanfare, and it may be less than if it were upright, but I'm still seeing positive things here. Okay, you do have the Three of Pentacles reversed, which means you're not making the best of your abilities. You do have abilities that you can use, but you're not making the best of them at this current moment. You have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Which unfair financial dealings, unreliable colleagues, or unpaid debts. So this one's kind of saying, one thing I want to ask is, I'm getting the feeling like, do you have unpaid student loans or something like that? Because with the rest of this, that it makes sense. So you got the King of Swords reversed, which indicates, or upright, sorry, which indicates intellectual pursuits, communication, and spiritual knowledge and study. this is definitely a thing for indicating a judge, a lawyer, someone of a higher profession. I see. Yeah, like I said, as soon as that Six of Pentacles reverse showed up, I'm like, for some reason, I'm getting a student loan feeling here. Um, you got the Empress reversed. Which is Major Arcana. If I can manage to get this. First. Okay, so this is reminding you to nurture yourself. Remember, don't let schoolwork, things like that, get too much in the way. You need to remember self-care. Remember to take time for yourself to do things that you enjoy, whether that be games or hanging out with family or friends. Just remember to take time for yourself. Don't allow yourself to focus only on school. You got the Page of Swords in the upright position. Okay, it's showing that you're thinking of branching out, testing yourself, embracing a challenge. Perhaps you're beginning a career. You said that you're in your final year of college, so that makes sense. So it's looking like right at this point, you're not sure if the degree you're going into is exactly what you're wanting. Is that correct? I'm kind of getting that idea from this. Like, you have the abilities, you have the skills, but you're not utilizing them the way you should. And you're kind of getting unsure whether or not you want to utilize them for what you actually have. I know I've still got like half the cards left, but I'm still kind of starting to get a feeling here from the cards. Okay, so you got the Judgment card. And honestly, it looks like a bad card, but it's not. So generally speaking, it's a positive card symbolizing regeneration and rebirth into wholeness after a period of confusion. It's kind of the waking up after a long time card. You definitely have things you're unsure about, things that you feel like you need to take a next step somewhere, but you're not sure where to step. This card is indicating that you will find what you're looking for. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Nope. And this one's upright. So it's showing a venture or financial investment bearing fruit. You may still need to put in more work and be patient. You haven't reached the end yet. Okay, so this is very important. It says, as you appraise your crop, so to speak, you may choose to prune the tree, discarding the lesser quality fruit to improve your harvest. So honestly, in this case, it's saying use prudence, make sure that you're not pruning things that don't need to be pruned. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which that's kind of funny. So it represents skilled effort, and many decks show a craftsman plying his trade. Yeah, this one doesn't. It heralds success in an endeavor. You've honed your skills to a high level, totally focused on your purpose. Because you pursue your objective with sincerity, clarity, and determination, you will reap rewards from your efforts. And we're down to 5 cards. Okay, so you got the 6 of Cups reversed, which actually kind of like the 3 of Pentacles. Even whenever it's reversed, it doesn't necessarily mean something bad. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Tessa. I'm going to add both of you to the list. So it can show you strengthening your emotional muscles, building on past successes that will aid you in the future. However, it does mean that you're stuck reminiscing about the good old days, kind of. No, I do not. I'm very sorry. I don't do most health questions because if something goes wrong and it's not like have the card said, I can get in a lot of trouble. But it does mean that you can't seem to find happiness in the present, which kind of sucks. I'm sorry. Let's see. We've got 5 of Cups reversed. Says you're not yet certain how to handle a disappointment that you've had. Shows you're focusing on what you lack rather than what you have or could have if you changed your attitude. It's not the greatest card, but overall you've endured losses, but for the most part you can come back from it. Okay, so you got the Sun reversed, which indicates that you can have delays or that you'll have to make some adjustments you hadn't planned on. So your happiness may be more subdued. You may feel less self-confident than if, things were normal. Perhaps you don't believe you deserve attention, respect, or success offered to you. Or the accolades you're getting aren't quite as good as you expected. For instance, you got like a 4-star review instead of a 5, or for instance, you got like a 90 on a grade instead of 100. Just like really small things that just You do have the Eight of Swords. This is a card of self-undoing, known as the You Are Your Own Worst Enemy card. You know you need to do something, but you're unwilling to act. Perhaps you're in denial about the situation. Consequently, you're stuck in a painful state. You do have the resources necessary if only you can overcome your fears. It does have a quote for you, which is interesting. It says, "Many of our fears are tissue paper thin, and a single courageous step would carry us clear through them." And last card is the Ten of Wands. So it shows you assuming responsibilities related to the new cycle that's beginning. Although the task you face seems more than you can bear, you have the strength to carry on and shoulder the burdens placed on you. Sometimes it indicates kind of being really tired from it, which brings me back to the kind of self-care card, taking time for yourself. So overall, it looks like you know you need to change things. You know something needs to change in your life. And it's the cards are pretty much saying you know what you need to do. You have the abilities, you have the way to be able to do it. You just aren't confident enough in yourself in order to take that step forward. I honestly find this interesting. I haven't had a reading like this one before. Every reading's unique in its own way. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that you're going to have a new start. Things are definitely going to change for you, but you're still going to be happy with it. As long as you make that step towards what you need, you will find happiness. You just need to find the courage to step forward. Um, any other questions? Okay. From that reading I got, if you have any questions, I should be able to answer most of them. So, without drawing any other cards, there was a lot there. And even then, I still didn't draw your free card, so I just drew the 15. So, if you have another question, I can actually answer it. Did I ever make an Insta? No, I did not. I really need to put that on my list of things to do. Shrek, I will add you to the list. If y'all can give me one moment, I will be right back. I need to grab something. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to take my dog out before he peed all over everything. Hi. I am back. Next on the list was the Irish Star. I don't know if they're still here. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Jacob, are you still here? And thank you, Leslie. No, Jacob. Tessa? No, Tessa. Shrek? Okay, Jay. You're next then. Jay, you got the strength card reversed. Okay. No, you can ask questions, but weirdly enough, this actually answered the question. So, well, it doesn't really say whether it's soulmate or anything, but let me get my love candle. Has it burned out? No, it hasn't. Okay. These cards just aren't liking anybody today. Okay. So this one says, you may be afraid to show your true feelings and put up a tough facade. However, this won't bring the happiness you seek. Relinquish your defenses, put your ego aside, and open your heart to make a relationship work. As far as the soulmate destined or something else, give me one moment. Yes or no questions, I have to pull a different deck. So I'm not really getting soulmate or destined from your connection between you and your boyfriend. And hey, one rose? I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that. Yes, I will get to you, Tarsem. Just give me one moment. You are after Angel. If Angel's still here. Angel's next. Okay, cool. Hi, Angel. Did that answer your question, Jay? And Angel, if you have a question, please ask now. Dude, everyone, I am not kidding in the least when I say I want this as a tattoo. That look awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is going to sound like a weird question, but did you... So the card I got was the Seven of Swords reversed. Was the letter or what you wrote, was it something assisting a partner through a challenge or warning them against a risky course of action? Or was it more something that might have hurt them? Because I'm getting kind of, and also mean coming clean about a mistake was a review. Okay. Because, yeah, this can mean that you're also being overly cautious and you're afraid to act. It's saying if this is work related, you may need to separate yourself from the situation. Stay open-minded and flexible so you can respond to changes quickly. I didn't know if it was a personal thing, like love or relationship related, or if it was work related. So this sounds more work related if it was a review. So, yeah. In this case, you might want to take a step back and kind of just let things happen and be ready to respond in case they don't respond the way you're expecting. Were they okay with it though? The card I drew really didn't say one way or another whether they were okay with it. It's more warning to take a step back just in case things don't happen quite the way you're expecting. It's not, to be honest, from the way it's looking, they may not have been okay with it. And that could be why the card's warning you to take a step back just in case. Weird, the inner lining of my shirt's like coming up over the outer one. So, Crystal, I will put you on the list. So, you got the High Priestess, which you notice I was mentioning earlier that I love this card, and it's funny that it actually popped up now. But you got the High Priestess in the upright position. Which can describe a person who's intuitive, spiritual, in touch with higher realms of existence. Can also indicate a romantic relationship that's not very well grounded in reality. So it's advising to pay attention to your inner world, dreams, imagination, intuition, especially if you are usually a logical, practical person. So please stop. It's all right. I don't like seeing people argue. Makes me very uncomfortable. So, you got the High Priestess, which, if I had to say, Tarsem, I would say that she will not reach out to you. I'm going to say that you're going to have to reach out to her. Try and make that connection, but make sure that whatever basis the relationship is on has something grounded and solid for it. Otherwise, it's just going to fall apart. Does that make sense? One Roz is next. For some reason, I thought it said One Rock, and I'm like, why? No One Rock. Okay. Roz, not Rock. Okay. You just don't know what to say. Fair. So, like, contact them and ask how they're doing, ask if they have any interest, like, just start a conversation. I try and personally build a friendship before anything, because of the fact that from there you can see whether or not anything will actually progress. Hi, P. Yes, I just put you on the list though, so you've got one person ahead of you. Crystal, you still here? Well then. Well, Crystal, you got the Knight of Cups, which is a super romantic card. I mean, super romantic. Kind of knight in shining armor card. It's awesome. I love this card. Um, trying to find where it's at. I've got a book, so I keep referring back to it until I memorize all of these. I will memorize them eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll be honest, if I could make a career out of this, I probably would, but okay, so this can mean several things, but specifically for your question, Crystal, card represents an exciting romance, but not one that's likely to last long, unfortunately. Enjoy yourself, but try not to lose your head. May also signify a relationship with an artistic person. So you may be fascinated with this person, but please try not to take them too seriously. So yeah, kind of knight on the white horse kind of deal. I love that card. It's so pretty. P, it's your turn. What is V's feelings towards you? Let's see. That's an interesting draw. Okay, so what I got was the Four of Cups, which indicates boredom, kind of just, yeah, perhaps routine has sapped your enthusiasm, symbolizes security rather than passion, withdrawing affection and energy. So and if this is the case, I would like you to remember one very important thing. If there is a relationship that is sapping your energy and strength, and if it is something that's kind of exhausting you, then I would just let it go, because you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. And Aisha? Yes, unfortunately. I am so sorry. I don't like drawing cards that are negative, or I think they're negative. But, and I don't like giving bad news to people. But, yeah. So I don't really see him making contact with you again. I don't really know the answer about the ex, but yeah, I don't really see him making contact with you again. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a lady on a surfboard. I like that. Three of Wands. Aisha. Yup. If you asked about a relationship, the 3 indicates a commitment, an engagement, or marriage. You and your partner express passionate feelings for each other and celebrate your love. So, yeah, that'd be a yes. That answered that question like, yeah, that was, mm-hmm. You're very welcome. Hello, Larissa. That and I got the Queen of Swords reversed. So I'm going to read this the way it reads. If in a reading about love, this card suggests bitterness caused by disappointment or loss. As a result, you may swear off relationships and isolate yourself. Sometimes the Queen reversed shows an overly critical nature, inflexibility, or coolness towards a partner. You can't move beyond a loss, and your emotions are interfering with your judgment. Leo and Bumble, I am adding you to the list. No problem at all. So, Clarissa, I have to say that with the card I drew for you, that's probably a no. I hate being blunt, but you might need to get over whatever is holding you back before you can start a relationship. I hope that makes sense. Leo. Well, that probably told me a bit more than you wanted me to know, but got the Seven of Swords, which indicates that you're torturing yourself with worries and fears about the future. Shows you reaching deep within yourself to deal with a crisis. You probably feel helpless and hopeless to handle a situation on your own. May refer to deep-rooted or repressed issues coming to the surface. Um, Indicates suffering due to hurt caused by someone you care about. You may feel rejected, unloved, lonely, or unvalued. This card can represent the end of a relationship or a desperate need to correct a problem in a relationship. Leo. I'm reading for Leo. Yeah. So I'd say that they definitely do love you. They just have problems right now. um, so my suggestion would be to sit down and have a serious discussion with this person who you're having problems with and try and figure out what you can do to strengthen your relationship. Because right now, I'm kind of getting the feeling that you're both having issues. It's not just one sided, it's both. And I kind of get the feeling that you just, like I said, need to sit down, have a serious discussion, and just try and talk things through. No problem at all. Glad I could help. Bumble, it is your turn next. And then, yes, I believe, unless I get one more person, I am closing down for the night. Okay. You wanted to know when G is going to contact you? No, Priya. You got here just in time. You will be the last person on my list. Yeah, I promised myself I wouldn't go longer than 2 hours today, so if I spend too much time on here, I tend to wear myself out mentally and emotionally, and just it's tiring. I wish I could do this for longer, but it like exhausts a part of myself I didn't really know existed, if that makes sense. Okay, Bumble's turn is right now, and they got the wheel. The wheel. In reverse, by the way. So this is closely linked with karma. So indicates a situation that may turn out badly. More often, it suggests you're trying to avoid your destiny, refusing to make the necessary changes or required actions. You may experience delays in establishing a relationship, perhaps because the time just isn't just right yet. Card can also signify a turn for the worse in partnership, though it may only be temporary. So, to be honest, I'd say you need to contact them, not the other way around. And the reason I say this is because it's saying things may not turn out the way that you expect, and that the time just isn't correct yet. That you need to wait a little bit longer. And you said you wished for a time frame, correct? I will see if I can get you one. Oh, that happened really quick. And yes, it will be temporary. It's not permanent. It's just temporary. So this is something that you can get over, so to speak. I'm not sure get over is really the right term of reference. It's more like, so this is the Wheel of Fortune, right? So that means that the wheel will turn again and things will come back in your favor. No, the hard part of the relationship, like the getting to know each other, the fact that there isn't like a lot of, like right now isn't the time, like that will be temporary. And the time frame I had for you isn't the greatest, but it's still better than nothing. What I got was June. So yes, I realize that's like almost a year, but the thing is sometimes you have to work on yourself. You have to, I know, it really is. I actually have a deck that I have specifically for times and dates, and the closest I can get is month. I can't get like day of the year or anything like that, but I can at least get as close as month. How can you work on yourself? There's various ways. You might also want to work on building a friendship with him. That might also help. I always suggest building a friendship with the person that you want to have a relationship with. And the reason why is because of the fact that if you build a friendship first, you have a solid basis for your relationship to stand on. So if something happens relationship wise, you always have that standing of mutual companionship, mutual everything. So that way you actually, it's not just based on fairy tales and like, yeah. Yeah, so I would definitely work on being friends first. That could be why it's going to take so long, is because of the fact that you need to work on being friends before you can move on to anything else. You had a fight. Yeah. Like I said, the temporary setback it was talking about. So it says turn for the worse in her partnership, though it may only be temporary. So it says it's time to take the wheel and do what you know you need to do. So that's also part of the reason you need to build a friendship first is you'll see if he's a player, you'll see if he has problems with relationships, if yeah, friendship first. That is my suggestion. All right, and last we had Priya. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Priya, as in like Y. Yeah, Priya. No problem at all, Bumble. Yeah, go for it. My hair is like standing up on end. I said it right? All right, awesome. Hi, Light Energy. I am actually done as soon as I'm done with Priya for the day. I promised myself I wouldn't go for longer than 2 hours, so at least not today. Want to know whether S and you will get married. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask a very serious question here. Is that relationship kind of like mentally, verbally, or physically abusive in any way, shape, or form? Because, yeah, the card I pulled is, yeah, the devil in the upright position. And if it is abusive in any way, shape, or form, I would suggest getting out of it as quickly as possible. This isn't really so much a question of will you get married so much as should you. Ah, yeah. Like I said, it's not looking like your relationship is the best. So I would definitely break things off and keep it broken. I know that can be difficult in some situations, but I'm worried about you now. Uh, that's not a good card. Um, that this hmm. My love candle went out. You want to know who you will marry? That requires another card. Um, Normally I wouldn't, but since you are the last person, I will go ahead and do one more. Okay, so this person is going to be a young man with a practical nature, or a young person with a practical nature who feels a strong connection with the physical world. They're not going to be very flashy or adventurous or even particularly creative, but you can depend on them and they're willing to do what's necessary to bring their goals to fruition. Uh, Money, possessions, and status mean a lot to them. They're often successful through determination and effort, not inspiration or genius. Symbolically, this card speaks of perseverance, dedication, loyalty, and steadiness in the face of change or turmoil. This person is going to be stable, practical, and loyal. They may not be the most romantic or inspired, but you can rely on them. Your relationship will be based more on security than anything else. So this person is going to be your stability in life. They are going to be your grounding foundation. It wouldn't really surprise me if this person was a friend before they became a lover, but they're definitely going to be someone you can depend on, who's loyal. And you're so welcome. Yeah, with that first card you got, I just, oof, it made me so nervous. I'm just like, I don't like this. Yeah, you need someone stable, someone who's loyal. Yes, definitely. All right, put my cards away for the night. Yeah, no, I wouldn't keep hopes with that one. I'd just call the relationship done and move on. Try and work on yourself. Try and work. If you're going to school, try and focus on schooling. If you're not going to school, if you have a career, I'd focus on that. I'd focus on getting yourself straight, because whenever you get yourself straight, you'll be able to find someone who will help you. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a very toxic marriage. It really would. I wouldn't want to see that for you at all. Anyway, I'm going for the night. Good night. I am actually done for the night. Everything's all put up. I've already got all of my incense burnt out, like my candles are snuffed. I do this about once a week. So if you want to come back next week, it's either going to be on Friday or Saturday. I'll do more then around the same time. No problem. Thank you.